Nuttall, 2 minutes.
Mr. Nuttall, 2 minutes.
Thank you. I think we can all agree that the migration crisis last year was probably the single biggest catastrophe to hit the European Union in its history. In fact, I go as far to say it has put the very existence of this project in jeopardy. And what's amazing is that your own actions helped cause the problem in the first place. When Chancellor Merkel and the Swedish government committed the equivalent of cultural suicide and invited everyone who had a Syrian passport to come to the continent, it was obvious to all of us what was going to happen. People would attempt to come in their droves. People would die in the seas. There would be migrant camps overflowing. Member State would be pitted against Member State. The Schengen Agreement would collapse, and it would be a golden opportunity for the Islamic fundamentalists to bring carnage to our continent. It was also obvious that there would need to be U-turns, as we have seen performed in the past couple of months by both the German and the Swedish governments. Now we are facing an even bigger crisis. The numbers coming this year to Europe will no doubt dwarf that of last year. We are facing a summer where the movement of people from the Middle East and North Africa will no doubt reach biblical proportions. And what is the European Union offering to solve this problem? The answer is more of the same. More concessions, more EU, more money, more misery, not only for the migrants, but for many of its own citizens. We have to put a stop to this madness, ladies and gentlemen, and the answer is not making the same mistakes over and over again. It's restoring proper border controls, just as the Australians have done for the past 5 years. However, for the UK to achieve this goal, we must vote to leave this organisation in the up and coming referendum. Thank you.
Monsieur Nuttall, do you accept a blue from Mr. DENANOT? Monsieur DENANOT. Micro. Micro.
Microphone, please. Do you think that immigrants were waiting for Angela Merkel's authorization before setting off in pursuit of a different life away from terror and the threats to their life? Mr. Nuttall?
Yes, I think that when Angela Merkel said that Germany would accept everyone who could prove they were Syrian, I think a huge number of people came, and that's why fake Syrian passports are now on sale on the Turkish black market for €500 a go. That's why 1 in 3 people who turn up and say they're Syrian in Germany, it turns out they've got fake passports. You know, and what you're doing is you're putting the citizens of Europe's lives at risk. And in fact, you saw what happened in Cologne recently, and I'm telling you now, that is a taster of what is to come across our continent.